I just got the keto box in the mail, and let's go and do a little quick unboxing to take a look and see what's in the newest box. Alright, so this is the February box for 2019. I have subscribed for the keto box for a while now, and they usually have pretty decent content. There's always usually one or two items I'm not that into, but there's also usually a couple items that I really enjoy. A subscription like the keto box, I would not suggest maybe if you're new to keto, because you want to probably concentrate more on the basics when you're new. But if you're like me, have been doing keto for now, gosh, it's 8 years. The keto box is a fun little thing to find new products, try some stuff that you haven't heard of, and maybe find some new favorites to add into your keto routine. So let's open up and take a look and see. And also, I've tried the keto crate, but I actually prefer the keto box over the two. It seems to be less gimmicky snack products in the keto box, in my opinion. But these things change from month to month too, so you never know. So usually you get one of these cards that gives you a code for a discount. And also you can participate in a contest if you take pictures and post it. So that's always in there. The first item we have here is from a well-known brand, Keto Shake. I don't drink shakes, so I don't think I would like this. But it looks like it's strawberry flavored, and it has very low carbs. So one container is 1 serving. So you're looking at 17 grams of total carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of erythritol. So those are actually not bad macros for someone who can't snack carbs. And you got coconut oil powder, grass-fed hydrolyzed collagen, organic erythritol, natural flavor, and it contains less than 2% of the following vegetable juice for color: sea salt, xanthan gum, stevia, soluble corn fiber, sodium caseinate, sunflower lecithin, whatever how you say that. So I would say those are okay ingredients, but yeah, I'm not really one to get my calories or food from a shake, because I like whole foods better. But I wouldn't mind making this for my husband maybe. It says here you use 10 to 12 ounces of either water or your favorite unsweetened nut milk. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a go. And in every box from every keto company, there seems to be some kind of cheese crisps or cheese snack. Usually these things are just made out of straight cheese with some kind of flavoring sometimes. So I'm not super excited about cheese snacks. You've tried a few of them, you've tried them all. It feels like this one is baked cheddar. So this one has cheddar cheese and salt, the natural flavors, butter, contains 2% or less of the color added, paprika, yeast extract. Yeast extract is kind of like one of those iffy ingredients. It's like torula extract and MSG. A lot of people can have reactions to those. I don't usually have any problems with it, so that's something you have to decide. Non-fat dry milk, and then silicon dioxide to reduce caking, safflower oil, sodium phosphate, lactic acid powder. It sounds like a lot of unnecessary things for something so simple as a cheese crisp, but I'll give it a try. And this seems to be a nut butter. Yes, creamy almond butter, handcrafted from Nature Almond. And this should be, yes, roasted almonds and sea salts. This is a good product, clean, no added odd things. So you got the total carbs 7 grams, fiber 3, sugars 2, and that should be completely acceptable for an on-the-go snack. I don't think I've seen the nut butters with this type of container. I don't know if it's really necessary. It adds a lot of extra waste. And when you can just do a regular foil packet and save some trash there. But that's okay, I guess. And here we have Love Good Fats, ridiculously delicious. Enjoy my bars, they're delicious and you'll feel full longer. XOXO. So you got a total of 13 grams of fat in this sucker. And total carbs of 13 grams. You can take away 8 grams of fiber. So that's not too bad. They always hide ingredients under the flap. Anytime there's a really long ingredients list like this, I get a little wary. Peanut butter, organic palm stearine. Not quite sure if that's some kind of palm oil. Let me Google that real quick. Alright, so kind of like what I thought, palm stearine is the solid part of the palm oil. Palm oil is actually a pretty controversial ingredient unless you know it comes from a good source, because in some parts of the world, entire rainforests are cut down to get the palm oil. So you have to make sure you get it from a sustainable source. It doesn't say, it says non-GMO, but it does not say that specifically. So then I would be wary and careful with using a product like that. Coconut oil, peanut oil. So those are the fat sources, which is okay. I mean, palm oil can be very good if it's from a reputable source. And since it does not mention the source here, I would assume that it's not. And then you got chocolate flavoring coating, the isomalt oligosaccharides. I'm not a fan of that ingredients. Palm kernel palm oil, some more palm oil, no thank you. Milk protein isolate, cocoa powder, sunflower lectin, stevia extract, whey protein isolate, that's fine. Peanut flour, that's fine. Oligofructose dietary fiber. Oligofructose is a alternative natural type of sweetener, so that should be okay. Stevia extract, that's good. So cocoa powder, these types of bars are rarely just made with the good ingredients that you really want to eat. So it's up to you if you feel like something like that fits into your diet. If you don't mind a couple of dubious ingredients, these are not necessarily ingredients that are bad for keto, so it depends on where you stand on social responsibility when it comes to harvesting of certain products and how much you care about that. Some people care a lot, some people care a little bit, some has like no idea what I'm talking about, so that's something you get to determine. And here we have another keto bar. Oh, Kiss My Keto, I've heard about these. Chocolate cookie dough flavor. Walter, does that sound good? He loves chocolate. Well, he thinks he loves chocolate because he hasn't actually tried chocolate, considering it is very dangerous for dogs. But he loves to smell. Alright, so here we have 19 grams of fat and 9 grams of protein and 3 net carbs. And that sounds nice. So out of those 3 net carbs, you have 2 sugar alcohol and 1 regular sugar. So chicken root fiber, coconut oil, whole egg powder, almonds, unsweetened chocolate, milk protein isolate, egg whites, prebiotic, dietary tapioca powder, erythritol, cocoa butter, MCT, cacao nibs, gum acacia, natural flavor, sunflower lectin. You know, sea salt, cashews, purified stevia extract, lohan guo. That's actually unusual because normally people refer to lohan guo as monk fruit, which is an excellent keto-friendly natural sweetener. So this product actually is, in my book, a lot better because it's a little bit cleaner in the ingredients and it doesn't have a lot of complicated things to have to think about. So I'd say good on that. And here we have Maca chocolate wizardry, organic sugar-free dark chocolate. Well, I'm all for dark chocolate. And this one is 70% cacao without sugar, dairy, or bitterness. Sweetened and balanced with phytonutrient-dense superfoods. 0 sugar and 0 net carbs. Make Maca the perfect chocolate for keto. So we have organic Peruvian cacao, organic, and actually cacao is a little bit healthier than cocoa. It's not quite the same thing, but that's another video. You can look it up, cacao or cocoa, on Google. Organic erythritol, organic lucuma. That's actually quite interesting. Lucuma I have heard of. It's South American, I think Peruvian superfood, one of those things that's up and coming. The reason I heard of it is because it's actually supposedly very good against inflammation, which is something that is near and dear to my interest. But they also, from what I understand, use it as a sweetener. We also have monk fruit flavor, which is of course excellent, and this pink salt, organic maca. If you haven't cooked with maca, maca powder is really good, especially when mixed with chocolate. Organic vanilla bean, organic sunflower lecithin, organic cinnamon, and organic mushroom extract. Mushroom extracts are often used to add a little bit of umami flavor, so that's intriguing that we'll put that in a chocolate bar. But those ingredients sound really good, and this is a company out of North Carolina. I will definitely give that a try. Oh, here's one of my favorites, Ultima. These electrolyte packages are really good to have on hand. I don't use Ultima as much as I use Dr. Berg because it's not quite as high in potassium, which is the one electrolyte that I really have a problem with and need extra of. But one thing about Ultima that is great is that they are very portable. They come in little sticks. I just cherry pomegranate and oh, the raspberry. Yeah, I tried these before. They're both excellent, really tasty. So one of these sticks, you mix it into a regular bottle of water, and it gives you, I believe, 250 milligrams of potassium. Let me take a quick look here. And it has an all-around, yeah, 250 milligram. I like Dr. Berg because it has 1,000 milligrams in, one serving. So Dr. Berg's electrolyte powder packs a little bit more power, but it's also quite expensive. But I like the flavor of Dr. Berg, and I like the mixture of electrolytes and the amount of potassium. But these are excellent to have on hand. You can keep this with you in a bag, so if you feel like you need it, you can just pop one into a bottle. I definitely have used these before and will again, and I can recommend them. Oh, pistachios. I noticed that with the keto box, a lot of times you get these little snack bags of nuts. There are just plain nuts, just pistachios and salt. You see these in the grocery store. I feel these are kind of not that fun to get in a keto box because I'm expected to find some more unusual products or products that I might not have heard of, or things that are not as easily found. Like these I can find in any grocery store, gas station, or whatever. It's of course a great snack, don't get me wrong. It's just not something I would want in a keto box because it's just plain pistachios. And then we have this sucker, Focus Clear Cut grapefruit sparkling water infused with caffeine and L-theanine. Okay, that's a no for me. I drink a lot of tea and sometimes Diet Coke, so I get plenty of caffeine. I'm one of those people who are not sensitive to caffeine. I'm actually very fast metabolizer, so I don't really get affected by caffeine that much. But I think it's just gone a little too far when you start adding caffeine to water. I mean, really, that feels so gimmicky and unnecessary. So if this had been just a sparkling water with grapefruit, of course, it wouldn't have been anything, special about it. L-theanine, I don't know. I don't really need that. Since, like I said, I drink a lot of tea, especially green tea. I like Japanese strong green tea. So this feels, it just feels unnecessary. And then I have, this is interesting. Zero syrup. I haven't seen this brand before. It's French toast flavored. Zero sugar, zero carbs, zero preservatives. Okay, let's see what we got for ingredients here. Oh, this is from 101 Flavors. I did not realize that. They carry excellent flavors that you can add to your keto cooking. Say, for instance, if you're making a egg loaf, you can add their flavor concentrates in there and make a super tasty keto-friendly whatever you want, really, based on what you're putting in there. So I do like 101 Flavors, and I have ordered their products online before. So those I can definitely recommend. And they also have monk fruit extract straight up that you can order from there. That's one of the things that they're actually known for. And this one has food grade vegetable glycerin, monk fruit extract, and natural flavors. And considering that this is from 1-on-1 flavors, I have a feeling this is going to be really delicious. 1 tablespoon is a serving size, and you're looking at 0 carbs. So this is definitely going to be used up. I actually like to make protein waffles with protein powder, and my favorite is Quest, the cinnamon one. So good. I can see that this would go really well on that. Okay, we have 1 item left in here, and it is well packaged. Oh, I'm excited. It's the classic. Darn, I was hoping it would be the spicy. Anyway, Alterna Sweets. I love these. It's a family-owned company. They're from Washington State. So I always feel great about supporting a smaller family-owned company like this. This is the classic tomato ketchup, which is excellent. And if you haven't tried their spicy ketchup, you are in for a treat. You can usually not find these at the regular store. You have to order them online. But if you follow them on Instagram or something like that, you'll find that they do have sales quite often. And this is just really excellent ketchup. And they also have barbecue sauce that's really good. Tomato paste, water, white distilled vinegar, non-GMO, extra important, erythritol. Which is a natural sweetener, sea salt, onion, spices, paprika, stevia extract, and garlic. So these are excellent ingredients, an excellent ketchup. I highly recommend. And these are also in glass bottles. And if you can, when they have specials, you can order their triple decker, which is the classic tomato, the spicy tomato, and the barbecue sauce. That's what I usually do, and they are yummy. So that was a great find. So I would say in this box, that was a great surprise. This was a great surprise. French toast flavor. I love the Ultima electrolyte replacements. This chocolate looked very interesting. And I liked this one. And I would say, of course, there's nothing wrong with pistachios, you know, but they're kind of boring to have as an ingredient in a box like this. But that's a great snack. I don't mind a natural almond butter that I can carry with me. I think these types of containers are just unnecessary. You know, you see them a lot with baby food. Not necessary. This one, I'll give it a try. I'll eat it. But it just had a really long list. I'm kind of over all the different types of protein, cheese, crisp, whatever in these boxes. I'm not really into shakes, but you know, we'll give it a try. And then this, sparkling water infused with caffeine. Why? Oh well. But actually, overall, I thought this box was a lot better than last month. I'm very excited about some of these products, which is something I'm hoping that I feel every time. So I would say this is definitely a hit.